Major in surname, major in body transformation.
Yeah.
How have you found that transition into sex symbol, and how easy or hard was it to get ripped?
Well, you know, I played sports growing up my whole life. You know what I mean? So I've been an athlete. You know, I just think now they asked me to do a role in which my shirt was off. You know what I mean? So that's that. But no, I did put on some weight. You know what I mean? The whole sex symbol thing, I can't really be bothered. I don't really know what that looks like. You know what I mean? I actively try to stay out of the fray. You know what I mean? Things are going well. You know, I just make my work and do the characters. Hope nobody makes me do a role in which I got to get, you know, a little softer. In which case, we'll see how long that sex symbol thing lasts.
I was doing some research online about you, and I love your term, the fall, between action and cut.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I just love your, you know, the philosophy of how much work you put in,
Yeah.
mentally, physically, emotionally, is how tall your ladder is.
That's right.
Am I right in saying that Creed 3 might be the tallest ladder you've built so far in your career?
I think they get more. I mean, if that's the last movie, I would say the last movie I made is the one, because I have more skill. Every film gives me more skill. You know, you get better and better and better as you go on, and so it'd be the last picture I made, in which maybe have one more rung. You know what I mean? But Creed is quite tall. You know what I mean? It's quite tall. I know the right answer to that, but the truthful answer is no. It'd be the next picture.
Yeah,
because that's how it goes. But at the time, Creed was the highest that I had reached. You know, I had the motivation and had the team around me to help me build that ladder.
From 2017 with Hostiles to this year with Creed 3, you've definitely risen through the ranks.
Yeah.
How's that transition to A-lister been for you?
It's been all right. You know, the funny thing is, the more you, if I accept that, yeah, but the more I work, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a worker, you know. I work the body when they say it, and when I say it, I work the art constantly, you know what I mean? So, I'm not really concerned with that, you know what I mean? As long as I can feed my kid, you know, I'm chilling, you know what I mean? And do the best work I can do, you know. But it feels good. There's a lot of latitude, you know, because now, as I look at you, young brothers, it now becomes, it's always been about us, but now it can be a bit more about y'all, where I go, what do the homies need, you know what I mean? What does the culture need, you know? What does my nation need? What does your nation need? What do we need unilaterally, you know what I mean? That's the social contract, you know, and the higher up you get in the ranks, the greater the responsibility. And so that I do accept, and that I do get a lot of pleasure from. So that feels good. You know what I mean? And go like, all right, cool, what are we making next? You know what I mean? What are we cooking next? You know, yeah.
Now, considering the skills and, you know, what you learned from playing Valkyrie in previous movies, at any point in this film, did you want to, how hard is it not to take out Damien? And show them how it's done. Like, is there going to be a director's cut at the end of this?
No. I know also because he's Kane, right, in the MCU, so I don't know if there'll be a crossover at some point, and I actually have my chance to take him out. I believe she could.
So with this Creed 3 being Michael's feature directional debut, what was it like collaborating him in a way with him being a director and also starring in the movie?
Oh, it was good. No, it was wicked. Mike has it's agility. You know what I mean? To kind of, which makes sense. It's an athletic film, and so to watch his agility from, you know, actor full on, you know, to director full on was very impressive. You know, it's quite rare that you get to punch your director, and so that helped with the stress. But no, he was great. He was great. He understands this world better than anybody, I think. Period. Better than anybody. And to be ushered into it, you know, one, to be asked by him to do it, and then to be ushered into it, you know, you feel like you're in good hands.
Now, working with Michael B. Jordan on his directorial debut, you have your own production company, right?
I do, yeah.
Has this, like, working alongside Michael, has this whet your appetite for stepping into the realm of taking the mantle and directing your own films?
That was something I wanted to do before getting to see him doing this. I've been working on something that will be my directorial debut. So, if anything, it was just amazing to see my friend do that so well, and got me even more excited about something that I've been planning to do myself for some time. So, yeah, I'm so incredibly proud of him, and really feel blessed that I got to also support him during this time.
What's quite prominent in all three of the movies is that your character, Bianca, has a hearing impairment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the sign language was a very important part of the film and was a representation for a community that doesn't get represented much in Hollywood films. Did you feel like you felt much feedback from that community?
I mean, yeah, there's always been engagement. I mean, Bianca is hearing. She has progressive hearing loss and you know, has worn a hearing aid, for example. But I think the opportunity via Mila's character, Amara, and their daughter, who is deaf, to have that kind of representation is incredible. And sign language, ASL, is such a beautiful language. So to also get to see that on screen, and for Mike and I, not just Mike and I, to get to learn, which we did, but also our whole crew is learning, you know, to speak sign language too, and to speak ASL, and that was really powerful, because I think we live in a world that is very biased towards the hearing world, and we know that in that a lot of people, the whole community, deaf community, gets ignored in that space. So I'm really excited for fans to engage with the language in this film, and also for them to see the brilliant debut of Mila and her incredible performance.
Now, I'm happy that this isn't the end of the Creed franchise. I've been reading online, Michael wants to do spin-offs, and there's a possible fourth movie. Now, with that knowledge, if there is a fourth movie in the works, what would you like to see your character Bianca do more of and develop?
Oh, that's really interesting. I mean, I think I'm really curious about her as not just a musician, but also as a businesswoman, and what challenges she might face. I mean, I think one of the most exciting things, for example, about seeing Rihanna, recently the Rihanna concert, otherwise known as the Super Bowl, is to see a woman in her power on stage, you know, about to have her second baby, also soft launching new products for her Fenty line on stage while she's performing at the biggest stage in the world. I think getting to see a woman that is that multifaceted, that multi-talented, is so inspiring. So I would love to see Bianca and all her talents and gifts continue to shine in these films.